You may be struggling to find opportunities as a freelancer, not because you're bad at what you do, but because you're in the wrong place or on the wrong network. Hi, my name is Tyler, and you are with What's Next, a company that is dedicated to creating opportunities for the underdogs and helping them to find their own space. This video aims to help you, as a freelancer, choose the right job market space for your particular needs. If you've already read the title, then you will know that we are comparing Upwork to LinkedIn. Now you can leave a comment down below to let us know what it is that you do and why you are the best at it. Let's jump into the video. The first thing that we need to note is that choosing the right platform or network can heavily influence whether you get hired or not. So let's take a deeper dive into Upwork as well as LinkedIn. The first thing that we're looking at is who should actually use each one of these networks. So on the left hand side we have Upwork, and Upwork is best for freelancing and one-time jobs. Now it's not to say that Upwork is not good for long-term success, because I started using Upwork many years ago and I still use Upwork as a full-time job marketplace. Some of the things that you need to consider is it's best for freelancers as well as small businesses. So if you're seeking project-based work in diverse industries, then Upwork is a better choice. Secondly, if you're looking to build your portfolio through small one-time jobs which are easier to do without experience, if you are a beginner, then Upwork is probably a better place to connect with clients. Some of the benefits of working on Upwork is the access to a vast pool of clients. Secondly is the flexible work opportunities and the cost effectiveness for a business. Now, if you are trying to build a business, it is a great place to start small. It's kind of like a landing page for all of your clients. You can build your portfolio right there. It also allows you to really be flexible with the type of work that you do. For businesses, it's a supplement for in-house teams. It also allows you to access pre-vetted experts, and it is a cost-effective talent solution. So, from both ends of the situation, if you are hiring, Upwork is a great place to start, and if you are a freelancer, Upwork is also a great place to start. If we're looking at LinkedIn now, we can say overall that LinkedIn is best for professionals and for larger, medium to large companies. So if you want to see LinkedIn as a helper for professionals that build their personal brand and also showcase their skills and their experience, and also allows you to connect with potential employers and clients, then LinkedIn is a good space for that. It has many recruitment solutions, so companies can leverage LinkedIn to find qualified candidates. They can also post job openings and build their employer brand to attract top talent, and you could be part of this top talent. They also have great networking opportunities, so the platform also makes it a lot easier to discover new connections. You can join industry-specific groups, and you can engage with your peers as well as thought leaders. In terms of the recruitment solutions that LinkedIn offers, companies can actually leverage LinkedIn to find qualified candidates, post job openings, and build their employer brand to attract top talent. Now, unlike Upwork's more transactional approach, success on LinkedIn depends on building genuine professional relationships over a longer period of time through more consistent engagement and content sharing. The big question, how much do they cost? So first of all, jumping into Upwork, to create a profile and look for jobs is absolutely free. When you earn money on Upwork, you will pay a 10 to 20% service fee depending on what industry it is in. When you submit a job proposal on Upwork, you will pay for that job proposal with connects. Connects are the in-house currency that Upwork uses to regulate how many people can actually submit a proposal for a job. There are no upfront fees for clients, and if you want to upgrade as a freelancer on Upwork, it'll cost you $20 a month. There are a bunch of great benefits. You can check out the link in the description below. LinkedIn's pricing also offers a free basic plan that gives you access to your basic profile, as well as the ability to search for jobs, as well as apply for jobs. In this case, there is no service fee because you will not be hired through the LinkedIn platform. You will actually be hired privately by the client or the company. You will also not pay any connects or any other currency such as connects when you're applying for jobs on LinkedIn. This creates a diversity in terms of how many people can actually submit a job proposal. Let me give you an example. On Upwork, because you're essentially paying with your connects to submit a job proposal, you might be a little bit more careful when submitting a job proposal. And so the same goes for every other freelancer. So when you see a job that you would be potentially applicable for, you may find that there are only 5 to 10 applicants. If you compare this to LinkedIn, where there's no currency in-house to submit a job proposal, there might be candidates up to maybe even 100 or 200. So on Upwork, maybe you stand a slightly better chance of being noticed. LinkedIn also offers a premium plan from about $30 a month, and this also comes with a bunch of benefits, including LinkedIn Learning, which is a great leverage if you want to further your skill set. I'll leave a link down in the description so you can go and check out all the other benefits. If you found some value in this video so far, you can drop a like down below to show us your support. Let's have a look at some of their advantages. Upwork's advantages include the escrow payment protection, which basically is a secure way for you to receive money and deliver work. It's also a secure way for a client to pay you and not release the money until they've received the work they've requested. The other thing is the global freelancer pool with ratings. This is a way of you as a freelancer being rated by your clients that have actually received work from you. And this heavily influences your overall profile score. Upwork also has flexible hiring contracts, so you can do long-term hourly contracts through Upwork, but you can also do one-time projects, whereas the client will have a budget or you will have a set rate for the work that you'll be doing. LinkedIn's benefits include a user base of more than 900 million. It also offers powerful networking tools, and it's a little bit more open than Upwork. Whereas Upwork, you can't directly connect with a client just by seeing them and sending them a message. On LinkedIn, you can literally send a message to anybody that's on the network. They also have very advanced search filters, so you can search for jobs in different cities, countries, industries, and a whole bunch more. They also offer thought leadership opportunities, whereas you can connect with people that can change the way you think about your freelancing career altogether. Having a look at some of their drawbacks. First, Upwork has a very competitive bidding range, and it can drive down your rates for your jobs that you're doing, whilst the service fees can reduce your earnings quite significantly. Their job listings are often vague or unclear because they are being put together by a client, and maybe the client is in a hurry or they just give very little information. Upwork is also only best for short-term opportunities. As I mentioned before, even though they may be appropriate for long-term opportunities, it's not the best place to build a long-term career. Your payments to freelancers can be delayed by several days. So depending on if you're working an hourly contract or a one-time project, you will be paid within 7 to 14 days after you've actually received payment. This can be quite a long waiting time, and it will vary depending on what region you're in and what banking method you're using. Some of the disadvantages of LinkedIn is that there's no formal vetting system, which means candidates' quality can depend entirely on manual review processes. Now, this may sound like a lot towards the hiring side, but as a freelancer, there's nothing really qualifying you to be better than the other candidates except for your actual portfolio. Basically, there's no rating system. The other limitation is that if you are looking for short-term success, then the relationship building within LinkedIn does take a little bit more time. The messaging system can also be very overwhelming with many unsolicited offers. This means that anybody can contact you. Whereas on Upwork, if somebody contacts you or sends you an invitation to submit a proposal, you stand a better chance of actually getting hired for the job. The last thing is that direct freelancing features within the LinkedIn environment are limited compared to more specialized platforms such as Upwork and many others. Now, how do you actually decide which platform is best for you? Well, whether you need immediate project work through Upwork or you're looking for long-term relationship building with LinkedIn, success does come from understanding each platform's unique strengths and their weaknesses. The right choice does also depend on your specific goals, your timeline, as well as your specific working style. Just remember one thing, regardless of where you work and the type of work you do, hard work and dedication is always the key to absolute success. Now, if you're still up in the air about exactly which platform to use, you can actually link Upwork with LinkedIn so that you can take advantage of both of these networks. I'll leave a link to a video in the description down below so you can go and check out exactly how to do that. Thank you for making it all the way to the end of the video. I hope that it has provided you some guidance and some value. If you'd like to book a consultation with me to help you on your journey as a freelancer, you can use the button in the description down below. And until our next video, take care.